I think this whole question of how to get this whole thing organized, that's the most important. In all our discussions, idea of lack of organization, lack of getting together, lack of having institutions, infrastructure. In our country, we haven't written history of Indian literature till the middle of the 20th century. So, this is the state of affairs. I mean, what do we expect us to happen in translation? So, but something has to be done. It's the other side of the story is that this is compensated by individual efforts. We have not talked about great individual efforts, contributions made by individuals to sustain. After all, most of these conferences, conference services, consecutive interpretation services have been provided by Indians. And then it has been done in a fabulous manner. They have accepted very, if not very modest conditions of work, and it has been done by Indians. So the talent exists. The question is organizing. And I believe the time has come, for example, in association, Modlingua is, we wouldn't have thought of an organization like this 10 years, 15 or 20 years ago, having a conference on translation and talking about the translation industry. Now, somebody doing it now is some sign of hope that we can expect this to expand. I am sure that people with such initiatives like that probably will be able to overcome all those official weaknesses like that we have once. My experience are still trying to establish a postgraduate diploma course. They still try, but not sure whether it can happen. I suppose that the establishing, I'm speaking from point of view that I use Hispanic. It's a marvelous. Because now it's a new. It's like transfers. So it's like I'm now starting. It's a new and it is easier for youth to take up new programs. And if there is a demand like this and it's communicated, they might be able to, from the very beginning, from the very conception, they might start such a course. I mean, this is just a schedule. So if there is a demand, if they get such demand, you might want to add one bit of thought to all the proceedings of this section. That is, when we are dealing with translation, when we are dealing with two languages, we are dealing with two cultures. And from our perspective, dealing with another culture, it's not a mechanical activity. In our growing up, dealing with other culture is always, has to be taken up as a process of self-transformation. That is, when you are dealing with translation, you're trying to negotiate with the expressions of another culture into your culture. So there is already a whole lot of thought process, expressions, existential things of the other culture that filter into your processes. So there is a kind of transformation taking place within you all the time. So, if we as translators, as interpreters, approach this idea of translation not as a mechanical act, not as just but as a process by which we keep transforming ourselves, becoming more responsible, becoming better citizens, becoming aware of so many other things which other cultures can contribute. Awareness in the translation would be the ultimate gain. Would be the ultimate gain for our civilization. I think this is a very, very important thing that we miss while entering into this domain of this translation. We all practice it, but we are not really conscious that yes, by entering into this domain of translation, we are practicing something which all philosophers, which all Rishis and Munis have done. But we are doing it in our own way. We are transforming ourselves. We are becoming better people. We are becoming more responsible. We are getting the best out of the other cultures, trying to compare with ourselves. This is a part of the whole comparative study that enriches us all the time. I always maintain in my class, my students, that if I study Tagore, if I study Kabir, Mirabai, and try to translate it into Spanish, and try to compare it with, let us say, Spanish saying, Santa Teresa, San Juan de la Cruz. Why do I do it? I mean, after all, there must be some reason. Only I should do it if I understand San Juan de la Cruz better. Once I have, by understanding, by translating Mirabai, or by translating Kabir, if I can understand San Juan de la Cruz better, whenever he or she performs his function as a translator, as an interpreter, does this conscious